r/AskReddit created by routinereddit. What's your prediction for the Area 51 raid? A dozen people show up, stare awkwardly at one another in the middle of the desert without speaking for several minutes. They sit, hope more show up. One checks Pokemon Go. Eventually, they gain enough confidence to break the ice. They go back home and create some dope memes for the rest of us that were just playing along with the joke. Plot twist. You can catch LGM, Bahiem in the desert around Area 51 if you can get cell service. I've never heard of these before, but assume they are pretty good. They were introduced in Pokemon Black/White Psychic type and kinda looked like aliens. This makes the joke way better. Nice. Also, the names are references to acronyms for different generic types of aliens. LGM equals LGM, Little Green Man. Bahiem equals BEM, Bug-Eyed Monster. The army will be forced to set out an aid station with water and sunscreen, because, of course, no one brought nearly enough. 50 piss Nevada National Guard medics hand out sunscreen to idiots. Few friends of mine are in the military. Basically they'd be happy to hand out stuff to stupid people while thanking them for breaking the monotony. The National Guard are the ones most likely to get called for something like this, and I wouldn't be happy to be on dumbnet sunscreen duty. Active duty though I can totally see being happy to go get things changed up a bit. I'm active duty. Existence is pain. I'm going to need you to hurry up and wait. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. Bunch of food trucks and $7 bottled water sellers show up. 150 people also show up, eat and leave. And then it happens every year cause it's so fun. A few years down the road it becomes a new alien/space themed music festival called The Hitchhiker's Guide to Music Festivals, and it'll all be so fun that aliens will start showing up, but no one will believe that they're aliens cause everyone's tripping already. I would be down for this, and bring my towel. I'll be there in 42 hours. Wanna see my spaceship? If it actually happened, the military has a great opportunity to test new crowd dispersal technology and non-lethal weapons. Conspiracy theory: this whole event was set up by the military to test their new crowd dispersal technology and non-lethal weapons. I feel like there are better places they could easily test this, like Hong Kong. Oof. Let's be honest, an A-10 would just rip everyone in half before they even see the base. Honestly, one guy with a drone is enough. Honestly, one guy with an M249 is enough. Honestly, one guy with a taco stand. 12 lonely people who are gonna stand out there, get ready, and then not. Government's gonna have to waste a lot of money on prepping for an actual event, though. The people are gonna be warned they can be legally shot if they enter and storm, and then they back off. B. They enter and get killed. C. They discover the minefield. D. The 2nd Furry Division sets up a PR0N show for the guards, and then the 4th Weebs and 1st Gamer Divisions rush in from the other side, and the 3rd Normie Division knocks out the guards that the furries had distracted. Approximate numbers for the People's Army, edited. 1st Gamers 190k. 2nd Furries 45k. 3rd Normies 212k. 4th Weebs 213k. SHHH, stop talking about our secret forces. These are approximations, much potential to grow. 97% of the folks who've said they were going won't attend. The remaining 3% will cancel due to lack of numbers. Do people really not realize the event page is a joke made by a meme page? The people that signed up probably do. Reddit certainly doesn't. Based on my front page today, there will be a large handful of people who will actually attend. Though 400,000 have joined the Facebook page, haven't they? I guarantee at least 50 to 100 people will actually show up. 90% of the people who show up will be YouTubers, there to report on aka make fun of the other YouTubers' actual attendees. Probably just the same 50 to 100 people that usually spend all their time in Roswell just taking a group road trip. I really want 300,000 people to show up. I'm going to be honest. So do I. Deep down I think it would be fun to see what happens, as long as everyone isn't brutally murdered. Well, I mean, even then, a little Boston Massacre action never really hurt anyone. Edit, silver and accursed comment. You humble me, generous benefactors. Wait a minute. Well, if people are actually dumb enough to do something like this, I don't think I'd shed a tear for them. It's actually not a bad plan. Absurd. Yes, unrealistic. Yes, will it happen? No. But if 300,000 fearless people actually raided Area 51, they would get in. The army could just kill everyone, but they wouldn't, because the consequences of doing so would be way worse. Lol, what? You think them using tear gas won't pretty much stop all of them? It'll never happen, but it would be one of the greatest things in the history of this country if they went guns blazing Mad Maximum on Area 51. It would be in the history books. 300k would be enough to peacefully seize control of Washington DC and the country, as per the Doujay. As in 1% of the population mobilizing in one place like that is a force you pretty much cannot stop. Too many to disperse non-lethally, and the cascading effect of killing such a large group would send the entire country into a legit civil war. Of course, in reality it's pretty much impossible. The logistics of keeping 300k people going is something only the military can handle. It's an insane undertaking. 300k is 0.1% of the population, not 1%. 1% would be 3 million people. Screw it. 3 million. Let's do it. 10 people actually show up, and they are told to go away. They go away. The end. But not before we are tormented for the next few months with Area 51 memes. I doubt Area 51 memes will actually live as long as a few months. I predict that they'll die on Reddit within several days, live on another social media for a little while, and then die. However, a brief revival of the meme will occur in the days leading up to and after September 20th. Yeah, I feel like it was started too early. September is like 2 months away. That's a long time. In an era where there's a new meme every 2 weeks, I'd have to agree. The few people who actually decide to show will get disheartened once they realize just how remote the extraterrestrial highway is and how many hours of sagebrush they'll have to drive through to walk up to a perimeter fence and be stopped by authorities who stop everyone who even pulls over to pee remotely close to Area 51. Crazies regularly try to get onto Area 51. The government has experience dealing with this. Or the government will just shut down the extraterrestrial highway for a while if they think it'll be a big deal. It's not like there are a lot of ways to access Area 51. It's a game people play out there. Drive up to the sign, wait for the white self to suddenly come driving down the hill towards you, then turn around and hightail it out of there. Gives those Air Force security guys a little break in the monotony. Is it illegal to just stand in front of the sign without crossing it? I'm imagining a bunch of "Am I being detained?" people would demonstratively lean over the line as far as they can and dare the military to do something. I like the sign is actually inside their property line, so they can still get in trouble for being anywhere near it. Keep hanging out further and further away from the sign until they stop responding. Place new sign. They got lasers. End sharks. Land sharks with lasers. Gotta have chainsaws too. Unicorns with sharks for arms with laser beams. Desert sharks with lasers. The ultimate weapon. Europe, I can handle it. Story time. My ex-husband, myself, and our 4 children were driving in Nevada a few years ago. We weren't really near Area 51, but we did get turned around and wound up a little lost. Nothing around for as far as you can see. Suddenly, we were surrounded by 4 Humvees with guns on top. Had an escort out of the area. I'm freaking out the whole time. X is mildly amused. We are cleared and all 4 kids start screaming about how we almost broke into Area 51. Oldest daughter is almost 18. Has been sharing this story everywhere today. Lol, it was probably the Nevada test site, about 45 minutes north of Vegas. They still do a ton of WMD/counterterrorism training, and a lot of top secret testing. I went to college/university in Nevada, and many of my chemistry teachers are former government employees of the Nevada test site. We would ask jokingly about aliens and genetic or radiation experiments, and our only answer we could ever get back was sorry, I cinched a lifetime NDA, so I cannot talk about it. Knowing these instructors, it was definitely not a joke, and I'm sure there is a lot of messed up stuff going on in the Mojave Desert. Where is the test site? We were closer to Crystal, Edit, Spring than Vegas. It has been a few years. I should check my location history on Google Maps.